Welcome to our March meeting where we get to hear from our nominees. But before we do, I just have a quick couple of announcements, maybe, if my computer wants to work. So conference, if you're going and you want Dean's reimbursement, they're going to have a dinner. This is where it's at. You need to register via this link by April 13th, please. And then something that I would like to do as like Alaska cohorts is getting the dean, since he's retiring, like an Alaska retirement box. I already have like one of our cute little mugs that we were selling on Zazzle, but if you could consider bringing in like Alaska-y stuff, like I don't know, Alaska jerky or anything that says Alaska. I'll.
He does love planes.
Oh.
That's anyone having to do that kind of
Planes. Interesting.
Oh.
Oh.
Like the whole float paint, bush paint. Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty cool. I'll put a box back there on the little counter if you want to put stuff back there. If you don't have time to go buy stuff and you just want to give me money for it, I'd be down for that too, and I'll show you what I buy with it. But yeah, I just thought it would be nice since he's always made an effort to come up here, and we are in Alaska, so that's pretty awesome.
Can I make one more
Yes.
in regards to this? And I'll send out a link to everyone. There's a link where you can go and send a note or, just something well wishes kind of thing. So they're collecting those, and I'll get that link out to everybody.
And then Eva, if you want to speak about this. Can you come to the computer though so they can hear you?
All right, so there are a couple of volunteer opportunities coming up. The first one is at the Food Bank Mobile Food Pantry. There's a link below to sign up, but basically what they're in need of is volunteers to distribute perishable foods. And when I looked this morning, there were still 7 slots to sign up for. It's coming up pretty soon. It's Friday, March 30th, and I understand this is a very busy week, but just wanted to be able to give an opportunity for March. There's another opportunity in April. This is a Saturday after spring banquet, and it's at Special Olympics Alaska. Special Olympics Alaska is putting on a health fair focusing on a couple different disciplines. And so there's a program called Strong Minds, and it's basically an interactive, educational, not necessarily a screening, but it's like a booth, and there are a couple different stations. The athletes come through, and you're teaching the athletes about coping skills and ways to relieve stress related to everyday living and while the athletes are in competition. So it's called Strong Minds, and there's a flyer on there kind of explaining what the program is about. It's a lot of fun. And I am looking for 8 volunteers, so there are 6 different stations. There's one where you're teaching breathing, another one where you're looking at different stretching, the idea that positive thoughts elicit positive behaviors. So that's a little bit about the program, and you can either text or email me or talk to me after the meeting if you're interested in signing up. Saturday, April 28th.
And if we have more than 8, then there's other opportunities within that health fair to volunteer.
There are. So Healthy Athletes is a large public health initiative where it provides free screenings for people with intellectual and developmental disabilities. So there's like eye exams. There's a physical therapy component, which the PTA students are involved with, called Fun Fitness. They do goniometric measurements, range of motion, which is definitely in the scope of OT, but they put it under PT for special O terminology. So there are definitely other opportunities at the health fair to volunteer. So, any questions? Okay, thank you.
Awesome. So now we are going to get into the nominees. I'm going to ask each nominee to come up here and speak as to why people should vote for you. So Hillary, get ready. You're coming up first.
Brandon took that photo.
So Hillary is running for El Presidente.
Hello.
It doesn't matter, however long you want.
I'm Hillary Tricher, and as you guys know, I'm new to Alaska. Previous to coming to OT school, though, I was had a successful career in marketing and public relations, and I think that skill can help us foster connections with the community here in Alaska. With I'd like to follow up with when you guys graduate with Special Olympics and keep those opportunities available. Let's see what else I wrote. When I was in marketing, my boss told me that your network is your net worth. And I've made friends with some PAs in town, and I'm already kind of trying personally to develop the OT connection there. So I'd like to try and grow that a little bit and use this as a platform for everyone, not just obviously me. Just personally, I would like to be the president because I really like to hone in on my skills talking in front of people. So I'm really good one-on-one, but in front of people, I tend to get a little nervous, red, and I think that this would be another good platform for a little personal development. So, yeah.
Great.
Anyone have any questions?
Next up for president is Jackie.
Hello. I am Jacqueline Williams. I kind of wrote on here a little bit that I'm interested, sort of like Hillary, to be president to work on my professional skills. I am the youngest in our cohort, and I tend to be a bit goofy, and I do want to show that I'm able to take on a leadership role and able to be taken seriously, and I also am very bad at public speaking. I get nervous, kind of like now, but I would like to be able to work on that. I also am really interested in building relationships with other leaders in our community and maintaining those volunteer opportunities, like Hillary and you as well. I love the idea of collaborating with Special O. I think there are many amazing opportunities we can get involved with the ARC and working with individuals with autism, those kinds of things. Also, I think it is really important to hear from you guys and see what volunteer opportunities you guys would like as well. This is essentially for everybody and not just the leadership board. One thing that I did really appreciate that you guys did for us was when you did the meeting about the tutors and talking about kinesiology and anatomy. I found that extremely helpful. I would like to bring that maybe to the beginning of both semesters of QSOTA next year and assist the OT ones with that, because I know when we came in fresh, we didn't know much about anything, and as QSOTA began, we kind of got our feet wet and learned about a lot of things. So I think that's very important. In addition to the opportunities, is hearing from OT ones and what they want to hear and learn about as well. In addition, I always wanted to take on a leadership role in my undergrad. I was always working, so I never had time to outside of school. So although we are all busy, I feel like I will have more time to put into this. If I do not end up being president, Hillary is amazing, and QSOTA will be awesome either way. So thank you for listening to me ramble, and thank you for your consideration.
All right, so next is Katie. She is running uncontested, so she will be the vice president. But here is some words from her.
Hi guys. I liked hearing last semester about how Eva, you were vice president, and how it was just helpful to have somebody kind of take over when the work becomes a little too much. If you need someone else with another connection to help with volunteer opportunities, I'm your gal. I'd love to help whoever ends up being president, but also I have a lot of relationships within Alaska since I've been here for quite a while. I have a sister who takes on a lot in the community with other special needs programs. So I have a relationship with Cindy and Vix, which is a private one, and the ACE program. So I feel like I have a lot to bring to the table as well, and I'd love to help out. Thanks. That's my dog and my husband.
And then we didn't have one this year, but next year you guys will get to have a secretary.
Woohoo!
Deborah.
Hey guys, I'm gonna be
secretary this year. I'm super excited. I've been wanting to take on a leadership role, but my personal life is pretty demanding right now, so I think that this is going to be really exciting. I have leadership experience through the Arc of Anchorage, so I have some great connections with the IDD community and other resources in Anchorage, and yeah, I'm happy to help you guys stay on track and organized and anything you need from me. And then also, building that relationship with the team ones. I really
Yes.
appreciate that other piece of that.
Yay! So, I'll send the link out once I'm done with this video, and then y'all can vote, and I'll know probably by Friday who our next president is, because we still have to give the OT3s a chance to vote, and all the other people who did not attend. So with that, the password for the attendance link that I'll send out is vote. If you're going to conference, be on the lookout for emails that pertain to conference. And does anybody here have any questions? Yes, Hillary.
This is just one that I saw in an email from campus,
Mm-hmm.
but it said something about if you were going to the conference this year that you could bypass maybe paying by volunteering for a day or something. Do you know anything about that?
I think that might have been pertaining to Dean's reimbursement.
Okay.
Or
I
I think,
thought it was volunteer for the
nope,
conference.
I know what you're talking about. Was it the email about being the representative and your ticket gets...
I just saw it.
Oh, okay.
I was like, just trying to set it
Show
up
me
for
the
next
email
year.
and maybe I'll have more
Okay, I'll find it. I'll
information.
send it to you.
Any other questions?